Hello, my name is Paulo. This is Gark Miss. We are starting to play the Wulfsburg expansions of Zombicide Black Plague. And in this one, the first one, Welcome to Wulfsburg, what we need to accomplish is we need to get these four objectives. Two of them are the blue and the green, and you find those, you get a vault weapon, and then everybody has to survive and get over to the exit far over here. We got to go through this whole building and kind of work our way there. We're going to see the wolves in here. We're going to see the wolf abomination. We're going to see our new characters. So a lot of fun stuff happening here. And let's get started. All right, so like I usually do, I randomly selected the order that these would go in, and I'm cycling through the original survivors. So this time, Clovis and Ian got chosen to join us, and I loaded up the first few with melee weapons so that we could knock some of these doors open and get in there and get searching. I need to get stuff to handle abominations, because once that wolf abomination shows up, we're going to need to take care of it. Now, there is a spawner way over here, and this is a trapped area, and it could be that, it ends up over here, and it's less of a worry until later on when we get closer to getting out of here. But it might not. There's three spawners over here, so we're just going to have to see how it goes. All right, so our first character, Theo, he has Sprint as his blue ability, and Sprint lets him go up to 3 zones as a single action once per turn. So he's going to run over here to this door, and we're going to try to open this door. He's going to get one shot, and then he's going to back up. And he got it. All right, so we open that door. We spawn in that area, and we get, in the back zone, we get the Necromancer. Change of plans, maybe. We might all be going this way. And he brings in a couple of walkers with him. And then in the front room, we get a runner. Yeah. That might be a problem. The reason why it's a problem is because there's a spawner right here, and the Necromancer can get away. So that might not have been the best choice for me to do that. Yeah, I guess he's just going to back up. We might just have to get into position to deal with that and hope he doesn't get away from us. I'm going to go ahead and have Clovis try to open one of these doors, and then I'm going to move everyone else over here. So he's going to step. He's going to, I guess I didn't put my little skull here. All right. He's going to step. He's going to try to open the middle door. He's going to fail. He's going to step back. So we'll put a couple sound tokens. Knock that door open. Tried to knock that one over. And then everyone else is going to step here. Is there anything she wants to do? She's going to go before Clovis. Well, before Theo. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to have Ariane step, and she's going to switch, and she's going to give her bow to Morgan. And then Carl's going to step. We're just going to get in position here to deal with this. Kind of blew up in my face here, but that's how it goes. So this runner is going to run out here. These guys in here are going to move closer to the door. I think it's safe to say this is the loudest zone, so I'm going to move those sound markers off, and we're going to start spawning. We're going to start on the left here, and we're going to circle around, hitting the inside on our way around. So first zone, nothing, no one at the top in the building. We get a walker. Outside the door, we get a runner. And double spawn back to the beginning. The abomination and the abomination. Okay, so he's trapped up there. So he spawns and then he activates. So we don't have to worry about him, at least for a little while. All right. And it is Clovis's turn. So Clovis is going to take a step. Swing his hammer at this runner in our zone. Knock them out. That's his second action. And third action, I think he's going to go start heading towards this door. Morgan, she's going to shoot the runner in front of her. Miss. Shoot again. Got him. Okay, that's her second action. Third action, she's going to give Ariana the short bow. Ariana's going to step. She's going to shoot in here, take out one of these walkers, and then she's going to step back. Carl's going to step in. He's going to shoot. He gets +1 to magic, +1 die to magic, so he gets to shoot 2 in there. He takes out a walker, and he steps back. All right, I think we're going to have Mr. who had the problem, started all this, deal with it. Anne is going to trade Ariana for the sword, or for the bow, and then she's going to give that to Theo. And Theo's going to have to hopefully take out that necromancer. Yeah, so he's going to take a step. He's going to shoot. Got him. And I think we're actually going to take this one. I think that'll make it a little easier to get that X in the future. But we're not going to get it right now. He's going to step back. All right. Okay. Kind of got started a little rocky here, but we're going to move on. So those are going to step, and we're going to activate again, starting on the left, circling around. So 1, 2, 3, double spawn for the fourth. All right, we get a brute up at the west side here. Up at the north, we get a walker. Double spawn over here, and we get our first wolf. All right, and with him comes a runner. So the runner thinks he's fast, but the wolf is faster. Wolf gets 3 activations. The runner only gets 1. In the initiative, or the targeting priority, it goes walker, brute, and abomination, then runner, then wolf, and finally necromancer. So that's how that goes. Let's go ahead, move on here. Let's move over to this area and start opening this door. So we'll Morgan will take a step. She'll open this door as her second action, and we'll spawn in there. She's got 1 action left. So we get a walker in the back room, front room, double spawns back to the back, no one, and a runner. So a walker and a runner in there. Okay. She has 1 action left, but I don't think she's going to do anything at the moment. All right. Okay. I think we're going to have Ariana walk over here. She's going to get ready to try to open these doors. Carl. I'm going to have Carl step, and he's going to mana blast in and take out this walker. Yep, got her. That's his second action. Third action, he's going to step back. All right. And 1, 2, and 3, she's going to take it. This is a colored X there. So she gets one of the Volt weapons. So odd, it's the top card, but even it's the bottom card. All right, so she gets the top card, which is the Orcish crossbow. And that's her 3 actions. Theo's going to step 1. He's going to shoot at that walker. Got her. It's a second action. That brings him up to 2 XP. And I think in third action, he's going to hand Clovis the bow. Clovis is going to step in 1, and he's going to try to shoot this runner. Got him. That's his second action, and we're going to risk it because things are happening fast here. He's going to search. And he gets a sword, which, great. He didn't have a melee weapon anymore, so that's good for him. All right. Zombies. So these wolves. All right, so let me do a sound token here. This door got open, right? And then Carl casts a spell over here. And I think that, so this is the loudest one. So they're going to go that way. 1, 2, 3. And then the runner, 1, 2. This walker is going to step. These guys only have one path. They got to go towards that door, even though they can't get through. They're just going to pile up there. Okay, so 4 spawns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're still in blue. We get a runner and a brute. Okay, so brute over here, runner over here. Walker and another brute. Okay, a brute and a walker. Did I move the? No, that's Anne. That's Anne. Sometimes I think Anne is like one of the zombies because she's about the same size as them for a miniature. All right, she's here. Let's try to open some doors. We're gonna try this door again. 1, 2. She does open it, and we're gonna spawn in there. So in the back room, he's back, Necromancer, and he brings in a walker. And then in the front room, we get a walker. Okay, she's got 1 action left. She's gonna need some backup there, so she's gonna step back 1. All right, that's her. Carl, let's move these sound tokens out of the way. Carl, 1, let's Mana Blast this runner. Let's Mana Blast again. Okay, Carl, not being very impressive at the moment. All right, so he's done. And steps 1, and then Bloodlust into this zone. Attacks with the Orcish crossbow. Takes out this wolf. And she got 1 action left, and she is almost ready to level. So who's in here? I'm going to hand the Orcish crossbow to Theo. It has not been shot this round. So Theo's going to shoot it at the runner. Got a 3. Takes out him. That's first action. Second action, I'm going to hand it over to Morgan. And then Theo's going to run over here. Use his sprint to get over there in 1 action. Okay, Clovis. Clovis is going to search. Got repulse. That's great. He's going to take an action to step. Third action, he's going to give that to Carl. Carl, that's going to be your job. All right. Morgan. Morgan's going to step 1. She's going to search. She's going to get a dagger. She, like Anne and Nellie, she can hold a dagger in her body slot. Theo can hold a sword. Ariana can hold a hand crossbow, and Carl can hold the fireball spell in their body slots. So some of these are the same as the older characters, and some of them are different. All right, so that she stepped, she searched. I think we need to get over here and help out our friends. Is there anybody who could take this X without leveling? And it does not look like it. So she's going to step out. We're going to leave the X for the moment. All right, zombies. So step here, step here, step. This is the loudest. This Brute is going to go that way. Step, Brute, Runner. Okay. 1. So what I'll do is I'll spiral into this one. So we'll go along the edge and then we'll hit this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are still in the blue, though Anne can't get any more XP. Or else we'll level. So we get up on the west side, a Brute. We get a couple of wolves coming in from the north. In the building, no one. Over here, 2 walkers. And then spiraling into the... here, oh, it's a Brute. Alright. Brute here, okay. So let's all head that direction. We do need to get into a situation where we're searching, because we do need gear. The gear we have is good, but it's not good enough. So let's go with Carl. Carl's 1, 2, and he's gonna Mana Blast and take out that walker. All right. Anne, 1, 2, and she's gonna take Repulse. Just because right now she has to do non-attack things if she's gonna do any actions. Though she's not gonna. That's all her act. 1, 2, and then trade. All right. Theo. Theo's going to. He's going to step, and he's going to try to open this door with his hammer. Let's do that. And he does. All right. Get all these doors open while it's still blue. And we get, starting in the back, a Brute. And then a walker in the front. Okay. And then he will step back. We'll kind of gather our forces there. Clovis, 1, 2, and who still hasn't gone? He will hand his short bow over there to Ariana. Morgan, 1, 2. This has not been fired this round, so I'm going to go ahead and switch since I have another action here and I can't really do much. I'm going to give her the Orcish crossbow. And then Ariana's going to step 1. She's going to shoot it. Hopefully knock these 2 out. Got the walker, at least. And then she'll step back. All right. And that's everybody. All right, so let's do this one. These guys in this building. These guys in this building. This guy's going to keep going that way. This walker steps here. These guys are going to split because it's equal distance that way. Step 1, 2, 3. All right, that Necromancer is getting a lot of coverage here. We're going to have to get in there and knock all that stuff out. But he's probably going to try to get away before that happens. All right, 1, 2, yep, 3, 4, and 5. And then going back to the top, or to the left, double spawn over there. All right, so 2 walkers. Necromancer, I'm going to guess 1, 2, 3, that's the 1. Yeah, so he's going to start heading that direction. We get a runner, the 3rd spot. Over here, double spawn in the inside. We get a couple of wolves in there. That's not a happy thing. And then double spawn back over here. We get 3 walkers and another walker, so it looks like 4 walkers altogether over there. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Okay. All right. So Again, I don't want her to level just yet. She's going to hand her sword to Clovis. And then she's going to step into this zone. Theo's going to step into that zone, and he's going to swing the hammer a couple times, and he's going to knock out those 2 wolves. All right. Clovis is going to step here. He's going to swing the swords, dual wielding. With his +1 combat, he gets to roll 4 dice for that. He takes out those 2 walkers. So that's his second action. Yeah, I think that's okay there. Okay. Morgan's going to borrow the orcish crossbow. I'll give her the short bow, just in case. Borrow the orcish crossbow. Going to shoot where the necromancer is. Take those 2 out. That's her second action. I'll take the spawner out from in here. Don't like it in that building. And then I will hand it to Mariana. She will reload it, then hand it to Carl, and she will step. Carl's going to take a step, and he's going to shoot the brute over here, and it looks like we're going to get a couple bites from the wolves. I really don't have any way to kind of deal with that based on the decisions I made. But he's gonna shoot this brute. Got him. And all right. So zombies. So this zombie steps. Runner. This brute's gonna step. This walker's gonna step. This walker's gonna split. Now, brute's gonna step into our zone, and these wolves, 1, 2, and they both get another action. So we're gonna have a couple bites. Nobody's wearing any armor yet, so just gonna have to take them. I think I'm gonna do. Theo's gonna take a bite, and Carl's gonna take a bite. All right, and then we're gonna spawn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are still blue, and we just dodged a wolf-size abomination bullet there. All right, so 2 walkers. 2 walkers. Another walker. Double spawn to over here. And we get the necromancer. And with him, it would have been the wolf abomination, and then the wolf abomination activating again. So that did not happen. I'm going to try to split these cards up a little bit. But because we were in blue, they didn't happen. Now there's 2 of these, so I won't see him again until I have to reshuffle, but I am probably more than 75% of the way through the deck at this point, so reshuffling is not too far away. Closest for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to come this way. So I'm in a good position to kind of intercept him. And let's go with Theo. And probably now would be a good time to just start leveling, just because we know the Wolf Abomination and this Abomination are kind of out of the way for at least a few rounds. So he's going to roll 3 attacks and miss them all. Well, that's wonderful. Clovis. Clovis is going to swing his 2 swords. He's going to take out these 2 wolves. That's going to take him up to 6. He's got 2 more actions. Now I'm not sure if I want to level. He's got 2 more actions. Who's in here? So she steps 1, trades. Yeah, I'm gonna have him take 2 actions to go into this zone here. Morgan's gonna step 1. She's gonna take the Orcish crossbow, give Carl a sword, and then she's gonna stab at this brute as her 3rd action. Take him out. Okay. Ariana. Ariana's going to step 1. She's going to search. Got lightning bolt. All right. Carl. Carl's going to step 1. He's going to search. He's going to get a dragonfire blade. He can't use that until orange, so that's just going to go in the backpack. Anne's going to step 1. She's going to search. Disintegrate. So if you roll 2 6s with that, you can wipe out a abomination. So that sounds pretty good. So 1 2. She's actually going to hand that over to Carl, and she's going to take the sword and give him repulse, and she'll take the mana blast. All right. And I think we're done. So activate the zombies. These step, this step, step. This runner comes around. Step, step, step. Okay, over here. This little group over here starting to build up. And the problem with that is those things don't get back into stock until I get around to killing them. So starts getting activations more over here as we get to higher levels. All right. So we are still, despite my best efforts, we're still in blue. All right. So wolf, nothing, a brute. Okay. Necromancer gets an activation and nothing. All right. So not too bad. And Clovis. Clovis is going to search. He got a dagger. That's good for somebody, but not really for him. Morgan. Morgan's going to step over here. She's going to search. Vampire crossbow. Okay, so yeah, that pretty much takes it. We're just going to start grabbing stuff because now we don't care. We get somebody up to orange. They can use this. This does 3 damage. It can take out abominations. So we're good. All right, so she stepped. She searched. She can't use it yet, but who's in here that she might want to give a bow to? Yeah, she'll just wait for Theo. Theo will come and get it. All right. So Ariana, she's going to search, get a shield. That would be good for Clovis, but she'll just go ahead and equip it for now. Keep the lightning bolt handy. Carl. Carl's going to search. Salted meat. So I'm not... Excuse me. Well, I'm not worried about leveling at this stage. I'm also not going out of my way to level, so not yet. So Anne's going to search. Repeating crossbow. Repeating crossbow. I think I'm going to switch that over to Morgan. And that way she can fire the Orcish crossbow and then switch over to the repeating crossbow as necessary. Theo's going to step 1. He's going to search. And he's going to get a zombie in the square. Theo, what are you doing? You're the last guy. All right. He can take 1 swing. He's got 1 action left. And he takes it out. Good job, Theo. You've already been bitten once. We don't need to get bitten again. All right. And now, zombies. So, step. Runner comes into our zone. And brute, zombie. We got to get that necromancer. He's starting to make a break for it. I kind of forgot about that. So, 1, 2, and 3. And then let's go ahead. I was so happy about the vampire crossbow that I just totally didn't even think about the necromancer. Okay, so at least he isn't activating yet. All right. So 3 wolves in the west, trapped over here. 2 walkers. A brute. Oh, this brute needs to move. Brute. A walker and a walker. Okay. And it's her turn. So she's going to start by shooting at those 2 walkers out there. And she hit 1, and her Reaper ability says if you hit a target and there's another one of that target in there, you can take 1 more out for this attack. So she's going to take that out. That takes her to 6. And now I have a choice to make. Like I said, I think we're going to go ahead and just level. So she's going to go ahead, second action, stab this runner. That brings her up to 7. So that's 2 actions. And then third action, she's going to step. And fourth action, she's going to shoot her repeating crossbow. And she's going to miss. Okay. Ariana, let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and search. She gets a great sword. That's good. First action. Second action, step. Third action, lightning bolt. And she takes out this walker. Okay. Carl's going to search. He gets a longbow. Somebody can use that. He's going to step. And he's going to fire Disintegrate over here. So he gets to roll an extra die. So he's got to roll a 5 or better, though. Roll a 6. So he takes out this guy. And I think I'm going to take this one out. I want to take that one out. I think I want to take out this building. I'm going to take out this building one. I don't really like 2 of them over here, but I need to start whittling down the stuff out here. So, let's see. And 1, 2. I'm going to take the Orcish crossbow. And 3, I'm going to load it. I'm just going to keep it in my backpack, though, because Theo's going to step 1. He's going to take it. Second action. He's going to take this short bow, too, because someone's probably going to take that Orcish crossbow off his hands. Second action, so it's loaded. So third action, he can shoot at this brute. Takes him out. Now he gets, he's 7, so he has another action. And the best person for this orcish crossbow. Sure. I think I'm gonna give a bit to actually Cleo or Clovis. Clovis would be so. He's just gonna hold on to it for right now. Clovis grabs an axe. I'm gonna search. Second action steps. Third action takes the orcish crossbow. He'll put his short bow in his hand. And he'll put that. Okay. So there we go. We still got to grab the X's, but that's the next goal here, to get these X's. And I need to decide who's going to get them. And probably if anyone is still in blue, there are big candidates for that. So let's have everybody move. And then we'll start working our way to the other side of the board. All right, so double spawn, second one, necromancer. He brings a double spawn, and we're out of cards. And we are in yellow. Okay, so it looks like all brutes are going to activate. That's one thing that's happening so far. Okay. You take out a necromancer, and he comes right back. That's right. He's actually coming in where I want him to come in, so that is a good thing for me. Okay. All right. So double spawn on the third, and ooh, I was celebrating a little too early because we're gonna get our brand new friend. So 4 wolves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the necromancer. And a double spawn over here. And this one activates all brutes. Boom, boom. Those brutes just vibrate. And the wolf abomination comes in. And a couple of walkers over there. Okay. But again, I'm not overly worried because I have the vampire crossbow. So that can take out the wolf abomination. So if I hadn't found that, I'd be a lot more worried. As it is, I am a little worried because not everybody can use it. And knowing how I roll sometimes, I kind of need people to get successful with it. So she is not yellow yet. So she's going to step 1. She's going to take this one. That's the other special one. So that'll give her 8. And she will switch out her lightning bolt for an inferno. That's her second action. Third action step, and now she has a 4th action. She's going to inferno. We'll inferno this guy over here. Take them out. All right. Carl's like, inferno. I like that. Let me switch that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to give you a longbow. Okay. And I'm going to take Inferno, and I'm going to eat this salted meat that I'm carrying around. Get in there. Okay. And then he's going to blast this walker, and this should hopefully level him up. Yeah. Oh, he had another die, but he didn't need it. All right, so he levels up. He's got an additional action, and I don't really see anything I need anyone to do, so I think we're okay. He'll give Anne Disintegrate, and she can instead of use that instead of her Mana Blast. It's a little bit better. Okay, and Anne's gonna take this objective. It's just one of the red ones. And she's going to get 5. That'll take her to 11. So 1, 2, 3. I think he burned that one down. I just didn't move it. 1, 2, 3, search. And 4, she'll step back. Theo. What does Theo want to do? Theo's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's one action. 2, 3. And he's going to search. There's a little building up there. And he gets plenty of arrows. That's great. He's got a short bow. That'll work for him. So these wolves and the necromancer can see him. And so they could go after him. But once they start moving, they're going to lose sight of him. All right. Clovis. Clovis is going to step 1. He's going to shoot the orcish crossbow. Take out this brute. That's going to level him. And then 2, 3. And I think somebody had a great sword. He's going to trade Ariana for the great sword. And she can have a couple short swords. Oh, and he'll take the shield. And let's have her... she'll put that and she'll hold the lightning bolt also. Okay. And then Morgan. Morgan's going to trade for the dagger. And she's going to equip that. A repeating crossbow. I think we're okay with everything else, so she could step, search. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Step, search, Dragon Bile, and step back. All right, so let's have the zombies move. So these guys move, these guys move. Wolf Abomination. 1, 2, 3. These guys move. These wolves. 1, 2, and 3. They enter my zone. That's why they're not going after Theo, because they found closer meat to go after. And let's spawn. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, that's annoying. So we are in yellow. So brute and a runner. Brute and a runner. Necromancer. Necromancer. And then 3 walkers. So not only have to get past all these wolves, I have to take out that necromancer. I was going to have Theo do it, but he got away from him. All right. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about the things in my zone right now. Well, we do need to get the necromancer. So let's repulse the wolves into this zone. Is that a good idea? Who's got the vampire crossbow? Okay. Yeah, no. I'm going to repulse the wolves into this zone. That's his first action. And then he's going to go off on the Inferno. So try to take those wolves out. So first, second. Third. And fourth. Okay, so he took out the wolves. So He's like, the rest of this stuff is you guys. All right. Anne's going to take the vampire crossbow. Give her disintegrate. First action, she's going to shoot into that. Oh, I guess that really didn't make sense. That's all right. First action, second action, shoot. Third action, shoot. Fourth action, take out those walkers. Yeah, she should have kept the disintegrate and just started blasting away because there was those walkers in the way. All right, Theo. Well, he's up there now. He's not going to be able to help much, so he's going to search. He got a torch. We'll put that in his hand because next round he can use it. Second action, step. Third action, shoot this runner with his short bow. And he has plenty of arrows now, so he'll take a reshot and still miss. All right, Clovis. Clovis is going to switch for the vampire crossbow. Give Anne the orcish crossbow. First action, second action, shoot. Third action, shoot. See what I'm talking about? Fourth action, shoot. Thought I was kidding when I said, oh, I don't have, only about half my guys were blue at that time. Or were yellow. That may not be enough. The way I'm rolling. All right. Let's kind of go for those necromancer before he gets away. So she's going to step. She's going to start disintegrating. So 5 or better. So she got a 6. With her Reaper ability, she takes out those 2 walkers. That's her second action. Third action, fire again. And she takes out the necromancer. And I'm going to take one of these because we got to go this route. So I want the way to be clear. I don't know why I'm put him over there. The way to be clear. All right. As much as we can make it. Next goal is to get rid of this spawner. So I think she has 1 action left. She's going to step back. All right. Ariana, she's going to step 1. She's going to take 2 shots with her longbow. All right. She's going to take out that runner. One of these walkers. And then she's going to leap. We haven't used her jump yet ability. So she can jump 2 zones as long as she has line of sight. If there's anything in her zone, though, she still has to pay that penalty. So, like, if there would have been a zombie in her zone, it would still take her an extra action to do that. But she can jump 2 zones as long as she has line of sight. All right, zombies. Step, step, step. This guy steps, and let's spawn. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, we're still in the yellow for right now. So 4 walkers. 1, 2, 3, 4. A pair of wolves. A pair of walkers. And a brute. Now, what I would like to get is like a regular crossbow. I got some nice crossbows right now, don't get me wrong. But I would just like to have a regular crossbow. So I can post somebody here and start dealing with that group. But we're going to probably get the vampire crossbow heading that way to help clear some stuff. Actually, we're probably just going to move the whole group that way. And so she's going to shoot the orcish crossbow at this brute, take him out. That's 1 action. And then second, third, fourth. She's going to get up there. Okay. He's going to fire 4 shots at the 2 wolves and the 2 walkers in front of him. And he's going to miss once, but he gets a reroll. He still misses. So 2 walkers and 1 of the wolves. Brings him up to 10 XP. All right. Clovis. 1. And let's shoot that wolf with the vampire crossbow. Take him out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Her 1, she'll disintegrate. Take out that walker. 2, 3, 4. Ariana. Ariana's going to take 2 shots with her longbow. Take out 2 walkers. Then she's going to use her leap to leap into this building. And then her last action to search. And she gets a flaming greatsword. So it does 2 damage. She can light Dragon Bile on fire. I got some Dragon Bile, I think, somewhere. Someone got some. Oh, yeah. Morgan. All right, Carl. Has nothing that'll reach that far. So he'll just 1, 2, 3, and somebody had lightning bolts. Oh, she's over there. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll start going over for the lightning bolt. All right. Step, 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 step. So we need to do some searching, get some more stuff. I need to get somebody over here with this X. I forgot about that. So I'm probably going to clear this out a little bit and then go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 walkers, yellow, 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 yellow. Okay, so 2 walkers, abomination, double spawn, 4 walkers, and a brute. One, 2, 3, 4, and a brute. Okay. And it's his turn. 1. I'm going to search from the search deck. Let's try that. All right. I was just saying I wanted to get a regular crossbow. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to fire and take out a couple of walkers. All right. Clovis. Who's got the least XP? Clovis is going to hand off the vampire crossbow. He'll take disintegrate to Morgan. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just going to go get that X. They're just going to ignore him. He's not making a lot of noise. Okay, so let's begin with her. She's, because of her Reaper ability, she can clear out that group pretty quick, but it does mean she's going to level up quickly. All right, so fire. That's a hit, so that counts. That'll take out an extra walker. First action. Second action. Third action. 2 more walkers. So first, second, third. She got 1 shot left. Take out the abomination. Boom. She might have leveled up. Let's see how much XP she has. That looks like 9. That brings her up to 19. She just leveled up. Ooh, she can either take a spell casting ability or an extra melee. Both of those are good. I think I'm going to take spellcaster. When Clovis joins back up, she's going to take that disintegrate. So we'll have that. All right. Ariana's going to search. She's going to get another Dragon Bile. She's going to leap. Well, 1. Yeah, she'll leap. Okay, 1, 2. And then, oh no, she can't. She only has Yeah, 1, 2. And then she will take the orcish crossbow. Hand some of this other stuff over. Longbow. Okay. Da, da, da. Yeah. You can have that. I'll give her the flaming. I'll keep the short swords for now. Okay. Search, jump, trade. She got 1 shot. I'm going to shoot at those brutes. And she gets 1 of them. All that decision making in 1 brute. Okay. Carl. Carl's going to step 1. Search. He gets plenty of arrows. Second. So first, second, third, fourth. He's going to do some trading with some people. I know somebody has a longbow. We need to get plenty of arrows to them. And he wants to get some lightning. Anne's going to shoot with the orcish crossbow. Reload it. Shoot again. Take out this other brute. Just in time for another brute to get in the way. All right. I can't take out the runners and the wolves until the brutes are out of the way. All right. Zombie. Step, step. Step, step. Step. Step and step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wolf Abomination in the west. Okay. 3 walkers. And then all standard walkers. So these guys are going to step. These guys are going to step. These all step. 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 And over here. Oh, ooh, oh, no. There should be 5 over there. I forgot. We leveled up to orange. All right. So 5 walkers over there. And then step. And then we get a brood over here. Okay. And let's do 1 more turn. And then we will take a break and move on for the second half. All right. So Clovis. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully I'll remember the whole reason he went over there was to get that. Morgan, we got some walkers behind us, so she's going to turn around and start shooting them. So a shot, that takes out 1. She gets an extra 1. Another shot, misses. 3rd shot, takes out 1. And 4th shot, she's going to trade for the arrows. So she's going to take these arrows. She's going to give him lightning bolts. I'll put repulse in his back pocket for right now. And then he can have a dragon bile. She'll keep a dragon bile. And I got a repeating crossbow if anybody wants one. And there. All right. So that brings her up to 22. All right. Okay. Ariana. Ariana's going to start shooting over there. Take out that brute. First action. Second action. Oh, no. She couldn't take out the brute. She took out a walker and then 2 more walkers. Third action. Another walker. And now, if she can hit the brute and got him out. All right. Now, maybe everyone else can take the care of those before the wolf gets there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes her up to 19. She's going to take a free move action. Okay. Unfortunately, that is not her jump. I wish I could use it for that, but that is not what it's used for. Okay. So he's got lightning bolt. He's just going to start firing lightning bolts. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So that gives him 5 XP. It brings him up to 16. All right. Getting there. Getting there. And then Anne. So we're going to 1, 2, search. She gets Shield of Ages. She has a water. She's going to go ahead and drink that water. Take her up to 16. She can't use the Shield of Ages yet. She's not in orange. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She's a starter on the way back. And then Theo. Theo's going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 1 shot. Doesn't really matter. I'll shoot over here. And take out one of these walkers. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll get him 1 XP. If I can get him up to... Oh, I need to give him the vampire crossbow because he needs to heal up. I don't have the healing spell yet. Okay, so let's wrap it up for this round. 1, 2, 3. These guys step. These guys step. All that. Root. Root. And let's spawn. And then take a break. Alright, so, alright. That's where I wanted that guy. And then... Not too happy about that, but alright. Okay. So I wanted him. And now I can take out this necromancer and remove this spawner. Alright, so 4 walkers over there. I'm not too worried about the wolf abomination. I can just leave him there. I just don't like things like wolves and necromancers behind him because I can't take him out with a regular attack. Okay, so that's 4. This guy, he's got 4 walkers with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's a second spawn. Third spawn over there is a couple of runners. Okay. And then this one goes back over to this side, and we get a brute, and then all runners. Brute, and all runners. Which I guess is just these guys. 1, 2. All right. No problem. And we'll move that, so we'll begin with Morgan. And we'll play the next one. I hope you're enjoying this. We're about to move on. I'm going to get this X. We're going to take out this spawner. We're going to open these doors. You'll notice there's a door here. So this we'll first spawn these 3, and then we'll spawn all those. And then come out here. And hopefully I'll have like, I can, blow that up or something. Or I have a backup plan on how to kind of deal with that mob that's going to build up over here. So not a big deal. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.